Hello again. I thought I would bring you a quick update on my Grosvenor Jet Ranger. Well, I've spent the last day or so getting the tail rotor installed and the hole cut out and the tail cone to accept the tail rotor. As you can see there, if we come in you can have a look that the tail cone is all cut out, and I've cut the groove in the back here for the you know, the tail pitch mechanism there. You can just see it sliding there, you know, for to operate the tail rotor pitch. So that's all done now anyway. I had a little bit of a problem and fitting the tail rotor gearbox, and to take the tail cone off I'll show you what I'm talking about. On the inside here there's a plywood bulkhead for to give these screws something to bite into, so the hole was already there, but unfortunately it wasn't big enough, so I had to take my Dremel and a drum sanding attachment and, you know, get the hole a little bit wider. It was just a case of taking off small amounts of material at a time until the tail rotor gearbox would go into place and I could screw it into place, you know, comfortably, and it was a good fit anyway, which it is there, so I'm quite pleased with the way that's turned out. If we come along to the side of the helicopter and I open the hatch here, and if you look inside you can see the coupling, the brass coupling there for the tail drive shaft that's where it couples up to the mechanics there, and you can see the drive shaft, the tail rotor drive shaft. That's a 2mm drive wire. If we come around to the front and I can show you a little bit more of the tail drive setup on Grosvenor models. If you look inside there you can see that they use, it's a channeled rail tail drive setup. And what it is, the wooden channeled rail there that you can see is glued into the fuselage, and you've got a plastic tube what the tail drive shaft slots into, and the tube is glued into the channel rail. Now this system, it gives a really smooth tail drive setup. I've never known one of these have any vibration whatsoever on them. My Augusta 109 there, that's got the same tail drive setup as has my BO 105 there, and you know, they're really dependable setups. The other thing you can see there that I've done is I've got the obviously the pitch change mechanism is in there as well, and this is the clevis here for to hook it all up to the tail rotor servo, which will be a 9254 Futaba servo. That's what I use on all my scale models. Still got to get the Vario latch for to keep this hatch closed, the spring-loaded latch that I was telling you about. I need to get one of those, which I'll do very soon. And then I think the next job, what I want to do is, I'll just put the top back on there. I want to get all the glazing panels sorted out. If you remember me saying in one of my other videos, the Grosvenor Jet Ranger kit came with a tinted glass window set. Now with these window bars fitted here, the tinted glass didn't look very good, so I've got some of the clear glass and I'm going to cut out some clear glass for the side windows, and I've got some coloured glass for the top, which is blue, which looks quite good when it's held on in place, and then the windscreen is just the normal tinted glass that comes with the Jet Ranger fuselage, you know, so I'll just be using that, and the underneath windows as well will just be the tinted ones as well. But I've sort of held those in place, and it looks as though it'll look okay when it's all done. I think the next job after that, I'll once I've got all the windows fitted, I'll obviously take them all back off again, and I've got a few other bits and pieces of scale items for to put on. I need to fix on those static vents that I showed you in one of my other videos. There's one for that side and one for the other side, and then I think it's more or less ready for painting, or preparing for paint anyway. Obviously the whole fuselage will need rubbing down, any imperfections repaired, and then priming and then painting. I intend to use a two-part paint on the fuselage, which it'll give a really good finish. It's just going to be another white, hopefully roughly the same white as the fuselage is there now, as I'm going to apply the decal sheet, which I showed you in one of my other videos, so I think that's going to look quite good. There was a guy who was selling one of these on eBay a few weeks back, with the decal sheet applied, and it looked really good. You know, it looked like he had taken the time and applied the decal sheet properly, and it looked perfect when it was done, so hopefully mine will come out just as good. But that's more or less all I can show you for now. So as soon as I get any more work done on the Jet Ranger, I'll get back to you with another video and you can see how far I've gotten. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.